it will make things a little bit close. BERG, one advantage they do have with this loss record is they have a pretty good game difference still, even having 2 series losses, going to game 5 at both of those times. So it does still keep them in a bit of contention with these kind of top or higher up teams. But they do need to win right here, and it's their time to try and do so.
Trying to do so, and already one being punctured in here. Servette coming out swinging. They have to do so. So effectively top 3 gets through, but the further you get up to that leaderboard, the top C getting a slight advantage, and Little Fox looking to remove and repent with one of his own. An unfortunate shot blocked by Servette, and here's Little Fox up and around. Ceiling flip reset, mirror wing, redundant. The clips have been clipped, one apiece.
One a piece, only 20 seconds in, we're already a tied up game. BERG, they were quick on the return. They're obviously a team who are able to come back when they start off down, but they cannot be playing like that. They need to try and get an early lead, and they are against Servette, who are a team who can be very on and off at times. They'll have moments where they're smashing through qualifying tournaments and, you know, looking like a really good top contending team, and then they'll burn out and does not be anywhere near that kind of level again. We've seen it with the RSRL, where they looked like an excellent team going through that qualifiers, but then as soon as they got to the RSRL, they started to slip away, and it's really a big consistency issue with this side. And I'm hoping maybe with Bateau that could be something to get solved, but I feel like an overall mentality change needs to be found, as BERG will find a second of a good demo. It'll be 2-1 up.
Simple as that. Mentality not an issue when you're gone from the field itself, and of course BERG being supported by Pace, the owner and huge man himself, but then of course BERG franchise, the organisation, and Mirror Wings looking to put one on target there, not happening. And Little Fox Fabio straight across here, a couple of skips, and Safa at the back. He's been a defensive rock. He was a man to be held in marble in the rival series. Yeah, he's going to have to do a bit of work here, both on the defence and the offence here. But 2 so far leading the stat record, 1 goal per game. That's where his line of statistics seems to be. They'll let the other 2 play basically around him. So far half the game gone, and 2-1 against Servette.
2-1 over to BERG, and at the moment they're pushing up for an attack once more to extend that lead to 2. The Fox, he taps it high, Mirror Wing waiting on the back wall, can he get an easy clear upfield? It lands to Fabzo, and a drop down. Mirror has a chance, he gets it past 1, saved by the last remaining defenders, and Eckhart in the respawn will not get a touch. But the Fox wasting his chances, the ball lands to the fair once more. BERG need to be keeping control of this ball a little bit more. They're throwing it away a bit too many times, giving Servette chances and chances and chances some more. It's not going to help them to try and extend upon this lead, but they're getting ever so closer. Is the ball approaching the Servette net? Fabso dropping it over Mirror, still approaching the net. Eckhart shot going high. The Fox on the drop down. Eckhart's there. That'll be free to BERG. 3-1 in game number 1.
Well, here we are. Little Fox with the setup was brilliantly done. The rotations by Servette game, and if you had your eyes closed at one point and asked the question which one's the rival team, you would be hard to find. Servette was that side. They trail themselves by a deficit of 2, and Servette challenged, beaten. Batoon just passes it to himself, and Little Fox moves across here maybe. The BERG side is the real deal. A bit of time and experience here. A little nice fake, Batoon to get beat once. Oh, this could be something magnificent. Safa gets around, and you can just hear the sigh of disbelief there from Boyo. It could have been something magnificent.
Oh, so close. The shot just not living up to the rest of the play. The pressure there remains for BERG, trying to get another goal under their belt. It's Fabzo pushing up high, going to drop it in centre over to Eckhart. The pin's not working out, but it goes to the corner once more. A double commit leaves Little Fox last man back. He beats out 1. Still on up high, and Bato can easily find a save. Sends it out to Zafair. He can't find a touch. Bad positioning, leaving him out of the play. The ball comes round off the back wall. Played from Zafair. And then back to Eckhart once more. BERG holding all the pressure. Servette Geneva stuck in their own half. Worthless at the moment as they cannot break out. The boost they're having just being used to save. They're not doing anything else with it, not breaking out, not making these passes. Finally out for just a moment. But BERG Looking the back line are able to deal with it for now. Fabio, an excellent save, takes it high. Out of the sight, a little floss, but he gets bumped. Bateau taking it slow. Zero boost. The pass past one. Zafir takes it high. The drop down, saved by Fabio. Servette Geneva cannot score to save their life at the moment. They're still trailing by 2 goals. 1 minute left.
Well, you're from, of course, Servette's side. You'll be pleased to know they've averaged about 8.6 shots a game, with their opposition only needs 7, and they've so far outbeat them on that capacity too. They're getting their rewards for it, but Little Fox was teasing it, plucked it up. The cards did across the middle wing. Safar, the duo, of course, Servette for a very long time, has a connection here, but Fab straight across, making it life difficult, awkward, a struggle in this defensive corner here on BERG's side, and Safar back again into the middle wing, drops all the way back, an infield pass to nothing, and that shot's on target. Bye Servette in game 1.
Servette are 4-1 down in game number 1. Not a good start for them whatsoever. It's Fabio not even to take that good of a shot. You just tap that into the bottom corner and solidify their lead for esports. BERG with only 30 seconds left, looking like they'll take game 1 pretty easily enough. It's Servette looking lackluster in attack and defense, not really challenging esports BERG side that much. And esports BERG, they're taking full advantage of this situation. 4-1 for game number 1. And Servette Geneva, not a performance to be proud of, to be honest. They've really not shown anything that threatening, that amazing, anything to be really proud of for this first game, and they've really got to do a good bit of work for these coming games. And esports BERG looking pretty good to start things off.
Disagree with that there. I mean, esports BERG, I'll be honest with you, said it privately, and I'm more than happily willing to open it. I thought it'd be a 3-0, maybe 3-1 thrashing against them. Servette, I mean, it looks like they've just rolled out of their bed here, Boyoroyo, and decided to play a couple of games here. This is not a rival series quality team at all.
And Servette, a really strange team to me. They seem to be this team who, can sometimes contend with these top dogs, but in the next game over, they're getting beat 7-2, 7-1. They're getting these really disappointing, high bet scorelines, and when they start to lose a game, they can never seem to bring it back. Like, looking at their RJM series, first game they lost 1-0, they then win 3-2. The next 2 games are losing 7-2, 7-1. Where are these high scorelines coming from? The same against Galaxy Bang. They may have won this series, but their 2 losses are both 3-1s and 4-1s. Every other game kept exceptionally close. It seems as soon as this team starts to lose, they just give up with the game, throw it away, and let as many goals be scored as possible, and that's not a good way to play whatsoever. And it just leaves the team in a difficult situation to continue on the series.
Well, a Colander-like defence, they're going to have to shorten it and stiffen it up a bit here, but Little Fox just lobs that one downfield, infield pass. Oh, that's a lovely bit on Safar. I hate to say it, but colourblind mode would say that's the wrong net. 1-0 against them.
Gonna have to update that Wikipedia rumour page though, as Zafir obviously joining esports BERG, banging in the first goal again, number 2, not even 30 seconds in. And right away, Servette Geneva back to the old ways of simple mistakes. Trailing by 1, and Moorman takes it high trying to make up for the mistakes. Another tap on it, looking for the bump, can't find it. Fabio out to the corner, will be met by Bateau. A good clear up field, gets some time for esports BERG. And a demo on Fabio from Bateau. Shuts down the attack for a moment. Little Fox off the back wall, the defender to be found, 1 man back. Kerr at the net, can't find a touch and mirror. But a clear up field and a counter attack off the corner, bringing it around. The defense is there, easily saved. And Servette Geneva set back to defense once more, with the shots are coming out from esports BERG. Got a pie from Zafir. He finds the save. Kerr here to continue the pressure. Moorman takes it high, but Little Fox continuing it, dropping it down to Fabio, and it will be dangerous to the quick reset not working out. Zafir looking for the clear, the pressure remains. Servette Geneva seeming like they'll concede another one in just moments time.
Safar just getting the cross using the back ball. You're right, Boyo, it looks only like a case of a matter of time. Where's the support? Safar there, straight at the keeper. Bateau, he's been the leading goal scorer for them. He's put it right at the keeper. you would expect. We talked about rival quality. This is certainly far from it, and Fab straight down. Berg has handled the defence problem quite well enough there. They're still in the issue though, and Servette, one little fake infield pass again cut off. 2 minutes gone. 1-0 against Servette. What a performance this side's bringing out.
Oh, finally they can equalise this game. 2 minutes in, and it's like a pretty decent pass from Mirror, dumbing it down to Bateau to finally slip one by Little Fox. Not able to find a touch on it. One apiece in game number 2, but still 3 minutes left. Servette Geneva still looking pretty shaky, not convinced me yet with this tied up game. It's Babzo straight in attack to Eckhard, and that leads reinstated. Servette Geneva could not survive for long enough. 5 seconds and they've already went back to a deficit.
Credit where it's due. Eastward Berg get the save, but effectively set of no names in terms of the bubble quality. They have forged something here today if they keep it up, and with passing field. Oh, Servette beaten. Only the goalposts are strong. It's been the defensive masterclass on the Servette side, but shame the woodwork rattles into the wind. Blocked once more. Little Fox, Fab straight up. Servette stunts it across, and another infield pass stacked by the backboard. And Little Fox bottom right. He just sat there and said, "Pass it to me." It's simply gone.
Half the game gone. Esports BERG that 2-goal lead, 3-1. The Servette Geneva defense crumbling under pressure, and they're now facing a 2-goal deficit once again. Esports BERG looking like an excellent team at the moment on offense, and the defense not really been that tested, but when it has done its job. Servette Geneva, this defense is not working out. They need to do something about this, and a pass upfield towards an open net. That one will just slip by as well. 4-1 to Esports BERG. Servette Geneva are getting taken fully advantage of.
This is fabulous, boy. Little Fox, as I said, Servette, welcome to the fairy tale. But unfortunately, Red Riding Hood might be unfortunately a horror story at the end here. Little Fox has a different way of writing here because it's an absolute slaughtering. And Fabs has one touch here. Esco and Safal running all the way back. 3 goals to deficit. It's a huge asset for the best of players, the best of teams to come back from. Just defend. They forgot to do that, and Bateau grabs one back from the nick of death.
Finally, starting to bring things back when they have such a big deficit. 4-2 to Esports BERG. Still a good ways to come back for Servette, but they have got another, and they've still got 1 minute 50 seconds left to find 2 more. But Esports BERG gets one small mistake, and if they just avoid making it any more times, I doubt Servette will be able to bring this back. That's a shot going high. Little Fox can find a save. Middle wing, just tabbing it down. Babzo to clear up high. Eckhard getting a launch upfield. And it back to Servette Geneva half. It's Zafir dribbling it away. Off to his corner, and it falls back once more. Up high for Eckhard to the side. Well, he can follow up. Can't win a second touch throw. Low on a boost. Fox, he's there. Over to the back wall once more. Putting the pressure on for Esports BERG, not letting this one slip away. Zafir getting a cleared up field though. Middlewing had a chance to make a play, but a heavy touch is going to throw that ball out of his possession. The pass working out over to Bateau. It will just slip by, and we are brought within 1. Servette Geneva bringing this back from the depths of defeat, just ever so closer to equalising this game.
I think MD, the coach for Esports BERG, will be brought in very quickly there. A bit of issue in defence. Hands it back, and there again the kickoff heavily favours. They've been winning it outright. They're trying to apply the pressure immediate. Unfortunately, Servette's got a sticking plaster on this wound. Just how well can it keep it holding? And Little Fox straight over the Fabs. They've been wounded too. It's a battle here between Titans and Servette. Over to Batom. One volley infield, backboard, could be a potential, not going to happen. Merwin beaten, Fab straight across anywhere in field. He walks it in home. That, it's just disgusting.
Fabzo, oh, what a play indeed. He just took that all by himself, beat out every player on the pitch, he needed 2. And it's 5-3 to eSport BERG. And excellent shoulder plays, some excellent team plays, excellent plays all around. They're an enjoyable team to watch for me. I'm excited to see more of them. I'm expecting it to be going 2 up in this series and possibly maybe finding a sweep themselves.
Potentially. But a straight sweep would do them a world of justice, a world of good, and the league table standings. We'll have a quick look at that later on. But 2 goals with 10 seconds left. eSports BERG has set themselves up against a former rival side squad for a 3-0 sweep. Well, boy, I don't think even the best of analysts would have thought that one.
No, I don't think so at all. eSport BERG. They came into this and showed why they were the #1 team. Coming out of that Team Fireball League. They are here putting in a great fight. Now, they've already lost to RGM and WLA, but their season is certainly not over. And performing like this against Servette Geneva is really putting them in that running for that top 3 slot. They've just got to keep this work up. And if they can find this 3-0 sweep, that is the start they need.
A huge bit of confidence, shall we say. I will, of course, speak about the potential outcomes and everything else slightly a bit later on. Week 3, of course, here. Huge issues, but boy, just to bring a small issue, Servette usually average 2.1 saves. The rest slightly below that huge chunk, 1.2 and 1 near enough dead on the mark. Servette have forgotten the key element of not conceding. So far they've conceded more digits than on my fingers at the moment here, and they are looking to start with decently well, but they have to pick it up now.
Oh, and then back to Bateau. He takes it up the side. Well, he can recover, trying to get it over Eckhart. They're dropping down in front of net, and the query from Zafir will land to middle wing. Coming around the corner, it's Fab to win net. Now launch up high, will meet Zafir. In the back to Little Fault, with a pass centre, over to Eckhart to the backboard. The drop down, he's not able to read it in time. But eSports BERG on the attack. Another attempt at a drop down from Little Fault. Dealt with by with Zafir. He gets it past another. Flying at the ball, eSports BERG at the moment, just trying to get an early goal, take an early lead. Servette Geneva are holding their ground at the moment, taking some shots towards that eSports BERG net, putting the pressure on as it sits above that net, looming around, waiting for a goal to be scored. Bateau dropping it down. Little Fox getting a clear upfield towards the backboard. Zafir. Out to Bateau, and slowing the play down at a moment are Servette Geneva, just taking things slow as they slowly advance to the eSports BERG half.
Well, here, back into that middle point. Bateau straight across, little Fox, Fab straight there. Merrowing launching it too, no lack of control, it really is. See ball, hit ball, put it on target. Zafir stops it, Merrowing has to boot this one long to buy a bit of time. Little Fox catapults that one further down, and Baton blocks it. Fab straight there, Merrowing across the field, and it's a few little decision makings here causing issues. And Little Fox, that's a bit questionable there. That's not 2s. This is the 3s game mode that he's not that comfortable with in Mera. Well, a cheeky pop, but Servette will just take this opportunity and lose it as straight as they gained it.
Kerr now, looking for a pass out to the midfield but cleared away. That's the Little Fox, and he's got time to take, but taking a bit too much of it will result in a demo from a middle wing. Another launch up field, back and forward at the moment, just ping upon a play trying to find an opening. But it could be a chance right here. Fab's trying to avoid a demo, a touch. And off the side wall, it's Little Fox. Staying not on target, trying to find a pass, but no one in position for it. Fabzo pushing up on the 1v1 play, saved by Zafir. Still up high from Little Fox. The pressure remains for eSports BERG. They are looking more to sweep because their eyes set on it. But it's half the game going. It's still 0-0. And Servette Geneva are holding on for now, but for how much longer? An amazing demo comes out. Little Fox pushes his way through, and eSports BERG have a 1-0 lead.
Oh, just one demo. Take the weakest player in a Servette, and the cards just keep falling down. There's almost so much the supports of Servette and Merrowing can do. But as Boyo says, the sweep is on. They've sat the target. They've got the destination set up. The baton, he said, he heard that I thought he was the weakest. Well, he has a few darters. He might have proved one wrong.
Oh, Bateau, the wave dash off the flat reset will tie up this game number 3. One apiece. With 2 minutes 17 seconds left, Servette Geneva are quick to equalise, not going down for a fight it seems. Another demo. Bateau eliminated in the game for the moment and Fabs up in the drop down. Can't get a touch, but Little Fox forcing his way through. Will give Esports BERG the lead once more. Servette Geneva, every time they equalise, he gets taken away from them instantly, and it's 2-1 to Esports BERG.
Fabulously poised here, the BERG themselves playing absolutely wonderful. Really is developed into a tasty little roster. Wing though, looking to remove it wide the shot. It goes Bateau, desperately flinging himself. Safer that's time off the double pass in field there. Wing tries to go for the shot, beaten by Little Fox. Downfield it goes, and all that Esports BERG has to do is score, and that will do. Surely the orgasmic proportions ascend them with a win.
Oh, lovely shooting from Kerr right there. Those are the shots that get you the goals. The top bangers, the top corner shots, keeping it away from the defender, are the shots that get you the goal, and that's what Esports BERG are seemingly doing perfectly this series. All shots they've taken have been perfectly placed, and some hard shots to say at that with the power getting put on them. They've got a 3-1 lead at the moment. Servette Geneva, 1 minute 30 seconds left to equalise or even take a lead. Time is running dry, so is the boost in the tank. As Kerr past one, the shot just slipping wide. One more goal, and that will definitely be it for Esports BERG.
Just infield pass. That's a backboard, and suddenly Esports BERG stands strong in defence. They don't want to concede now. It'll be a huge dent to the confidence blow. And there, Safer, downfield, Wing, across to Bateau, taken away there. Esports BERG straight on the counter. All three on the other side. Safer, infield, cross-side pitch. He gets the save. One life remains. Wing pops it, goes low. Surely not.
Oh no!
Oh.
He's his only chance at a comeback. The ball cleared away. Little Fox is saving his team for a few more moments. Only 20 seconds left. This has to go in from Bateau, but it goes wide once more. Servette Geneva have been given that in a play. They didn't make it a final one, but every single shot being completely missed. And with 10 seconds left, it just looks like a sweep. Esports BERG, the team unexpected to win this series against an ex-rival series squad, have swept Servette Geneva 3-0, and they get their first win of the Superstar League.
Servette Esports gets sent to the bath early. They are going to be sitting there sunning themselves with absolute tears, filled with disappointment from their own islands. They have got smacked around by an iceberg, and Germany just tells Switzerland, go back because we're not interested anymore.
Well, Esports BERG, their first win of the season, and it's pretty good for them, a good start. Finally, after facing those two top teams, RG and WLA, it's a good start to the redemption run. Getting that sweep really helps out their game difference, putting them at +1 game difference, being 1-2 in the series. Well, the run is certainly on for Esports BERG, but will it continue in the next few weeks?
It's a very good question. Will it continue? We'll break down all the stats, everything, but we're going to take a very quick break. But before you do, let me whet the appetite for you. RJM with Super Rixie versus a team that you might recognize. We'll see you on the other side.